cell phone carriers are secretly selling your real-time location data. Well, this sounds fun. This was submitted by Patreon supporter Logan D'Alessandro. Logan, thank you for making Gotham great again, my friend. This is mind-numbing. Not surprising, but good Lord. Here, I'm just going to read this because I don't know how else to say this without wanting to rip my teeth out. 4 of the country's largest cellular providers have been selling your real-time location information, allowing a Texas-based prison technology company, Securus, to track any phone within seconds without a warrant. The system uses data sold by AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, and other carriers who provide it through an intermediary called Location Smart. The service can find the whereabouts of almost any cell phone in the country within seconds. It does this by going through a system typically used by marketers and other companies to get location data from major cell phone carriers, including AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon. This is revealed by the New York Times. That's not scary at all. A Texas-based prison technology system. Wow, I'm sure this has nothing to do with the private prison system. No. And why would the government need to track your cell phone immediately? Immediately. Gee, I wonder maybe they're going to knock on the door. Unbelievable. Last week, Senator Ron Wyden, a Democrat from Oregon, sent a letter to the FCC demanding an investigation into Securus after the New York Times revealed the former Mississippi County Sheriff Corey Hutchinson used this service almost a dozen times to track the phones of other officers and even targeted a judge. Oh. Yeah, this technology could never be misused. The wrong person. Why would you need warrants? And let's be real clear here. This was mainly signed over by Bush after 9/11, and then Obama ran with this. He didn't close any of these loopholes. He ran with this shit. He expanded the surveillance from Bush. Between 2014 and 2017, the sheriff, Corey Hutchinson, used this service at least 11 times, prosecutors said. His alleged targets included a judge, members of the State Highway Patrol. Mr. Hutchinson, who was dismissed last year in an unrelated matter, had pleaded not guilty. What was he dismissed for? Shooting an unarmed black man? Yeah, God forbid he goes to prison. So how did this happen? Right? Kevin Blackstone, director of New America's Open Technology Institute, told ZDNet, because I got this from Zero Hedge, in a phone call that the Electronic Communications Privacy Act only restricts telecom companies from disclosing data to the government. It does not restrict carriers from disclosing information to other companies. Oh, I'm sure that loophole was just an accident that they forgot that there's no way that was put into a bill of legislature intentionally. Why would anyone do that? Why would a politician do something that only benefits a corporation? Think about it. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he calls this the biggest gap in U.S. privacy law. This issue doesn't appear to have been directly litigated before, but because of the way that the law only restricts disclosures by these types of companies to government, you see their diabolical plan? We need to privatize everything because how are we going to pay for it? They won't mention that they spend all this money on war. That's why we got to privatize prisons. So then it's like the same thing with the private security companies like in Iraq and Afghanistan. Blackwater, Triple Canopy. They don't have any rules of engagement. They can do whatever they want. They don't answer to anyone. There's no civilian, there's no government oversight. There's no nothing. They're just given a fucking huge check. Do whatever you want. Same thing with the private prison industry. When profit is the motive, nothing will be done for noble means. And this type of greed transcends anybody. This notion that like this party is better or worse, or like this gender is better or worse, or this ethnic group is, there's no shortcut to integrity. Trump is corrupt, Bush is corrupt, Obama's corrupt, Clintons are corrupt, the Republicans are corrupt, the Democrats are corrupt. Like, give me a fucking break. The difference between the Republicans and the Democrats is they're both shit sandwiches. The Republican shit sandwich has cheese and bacon on it. It's good. And the Democrat shit sandwich has a gluten-free organic bun. But you're both eating shit. So jam that in your fucking mouths. You stupid American morons that think that there's a difference between anything. Location Smart boasts coverage of 85% of the country due to its relationships with major U.S. carriers, including Virgin, Boost, Metro PCS, U.S. Cellular, along with Canadian providers Rogers, TELUS, and Bell. With these location sources, we are able to locate virtually any U.S.-based mobile device, the company claimed. These precise location of a target can be returned in as little as 15 seconds. We all have trackers on us. I'm talking into one right now, guys. How can you go anywhere without your phone? Pretty easy. I don't want a tracking device. We've all given them tracking devices. And then if you read this article, all the spokespeople from all these companies where, oh, blah, 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 include, you know, they all give bullshit responses, or it's for American safety, or blah, 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 blah. So, Senator Wyden has called each carrier to stop sharing data with third parties, arguing that it skirts wireless carriers' legal obligation, right? Petition your lawmakers, folks. Let's close this goddamn loophole. We all got to use telecom, I guess. I mean, I use T-Mobile. They're all gutless, godless, amoral, soulless fucks who would skull fuck a puppy to turn a nickel. So, there was some way I could use a smartphone and use a carrier that didn't, like, if there was a way. Is there any? I know Working Assets kind of does that, but is that I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Logan D'Alessandro, for submitting this article. You always submit really cool stuff that I wasn't aware of, and now more people are aware of it because you've done this. Folks, this is one of the things you get to do at the $5 level at the Patreon, okay? You get to participate in this show. You get to give me information that gives out to more people. We're already at 9,300 subscribers on this channel. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Like, subscribe. Don't let YouTube unsubscribe you. And support this show through the Patreon. Come to one of the live shows Ron Placone and I are doing. We're going to Nashville, Huntsville, Alabama, Asheville, North Carolina, Louisville, Kentucky, and Atlanta, Georgia, June 20th through the 24th. All the dates are at grahamelwood.com. Come out, support the show. I'll have Make Gotham Great Again shirts available after the shows. We do a meet and greet. You can talk to us. We're going to have progressive politicians and organizations there. It's a fucking awesome thing. Don't feel all alone in your progressivism, because if you're surrounded by neoconservatives or neoliberals, you feel like you're crazy, right? You come out to the show, you're not crazy. There'll be a bunch of us at this comedy club all laughing, all having a great time, all going, oh yeah, the system's fucked. Thanks for supporting the show.